Welcome. My name is Trixov, and I am welcoming you to the first of many episodes of r/slash entitled parents. In this episode, we will go over two stories. In every episode, we will go over two stories, but we will go and read the entire story from start to finish. There might be some parts that I leave out because it's just a bit of a backstory. I will leave the thing up so you guys can read it on your own too and not have to hear me the entire time. But let's get right into this first one. The title of this one is EM Tells Me to Move to Stop Hoarding the Sun. Now, that title actually caught my attention because why would someone hoard the sun when there's plenty of sun everywhere else? I did a little bit of reading this, and it takes place on a beach, and we're going to start from that second paragraph, so let's get into it. A little background as I type this. I'm enjoying my last day with my grandparents in Florida. While on spring break, I'm from the north. I am so pale. I matched the sand at the beach. Yesterday, I went with my grandparents to the beach. And our story begins as I decided today I'll go to the beach by myself. The beach wasn't busy, but it wasn't exactly empty. It wasn't exactly empty either, sorry. This beach was quite popular due to it having free parking. I set my chair and cooler down, set up the chair, sit down, and began scrolling Reddit. About 10 to 15 minutes go by, and I feel someone standing over me, then a tap on my shoulder. I turn around, time to meet the cast. The EM is the entitled mom, the me in the story is me, and the LH is the lady's husband. And so we begin. So this person asks, "Can I help you?" The EM says, "Yes, I was wondering if I could ask you to move so that we can sit here." And the person says, "I'm sorry, but I was here first, and I would rather not. There are plenty of other good spots on the beach, though." And the EM says, "But I need this spot." The person says, "Why this specific spot?" And the EM says, "Because it's close to the exit, and I don't want to make my kids walk too far in the sand. Also because this is where most of the sun is." I look at her kids, a boy and his sister. They look maybe 12, 13. Both look like they just want to go play in the water already. The person says, "Your kids look fine. Why can't they handle a little walk?" The EM says, "Just give me the spot." The person says, "Ma'am, I'm going to be honest with you. I was here first. I am just relaxing and minding my own business. Also, there's an almost equal amount of sun this far down in the beach. You can find another spot." The EM says, "Stop hoarding the beach and the sun. This is a public beach. You don't own it or the sun. Now move now so me and my family can sit here." The person, remaining calm, "Neither do you, which means I don't have to move. There's plenty of beach and more than enough sun for everyone." The entitled mother says, "Do you know who I am?" And the person says, "No, I honestly don't care." At this point, LH walks up to us. LH says, "Is everything okay here?" EM says, "This little brat will move and give us the spot. She is hoarding the beach and the sun for himself." The LH proceeds to look at his wife with a face that said, "Wow, I married this?" LH says, "Honey, the kids and I are already set up a tent over here." He points to the white tent with a chair set up under it. The kids are now in the water playing in the waves. EM says, "Why would you do that?" LH says, "Because it was an open spot." EM said, "No, I wanted this spot. Move it all over here." LH, trying to remain calm, "Do need to meddle after all this. Look, you could have been relaxing, spending time with our kids for about as long as you've been screaming at this man who is minding his own business and enjoying the beach like everyone else. Instead, you have been over here acting like a child and making a scene." EM and I are in shock. The only time I agree with EM this whole interaction. EM then stomps off towards the tent, and LH apologizes to me. They've been staying with his parents. EM and LH's mom tend to argue a lot, so it put EM in a bad mood. A peace offering, LH gave me a Pepsi from their cooler, and we both went back to relaxing at the beach. I will see you at the next story. Okay, the title of this next story is "My Music is Too Gay. The Army Shows Up." Now, this title caught my interest because why would someone try and report you to the Army if they don't like your music? but I guess we're going to start with this. So, all the classic players, the guest appearance from Brother, Scene 1, the parking lot. It's a nice day in June, the shining in June sun, and shining birds are singing, and my brother has an event he is working at the local park. Me being a uni student, I don't have classes in June, so I go to pick him up. Sorry. However, I am early and they are running behind. No worries. I'll just kick back, roll down the window, and listen to my tunes and read a book while I wait. Now, the playlist I was jamming to is called Girl Gang, and basically like songs by girls about liking other girls and other similar girl themes. I myself am gay and I'm in love, so I like love songs that are about my type of love. Simple, yes, apparently no. Screen 2, the knock. Now, yes, I had my windows down, but it was the music. The music was at 20 on the volume out of 100, so not overly loud. Knock, knock, knock on my windshield. The person says, "Oh, hey, can I help you?" EM says, "Yes, turn that music off. It is far too gay to be playing." The person says, "What?" EM says, "Your music is gay." And the person says, "And?" EM says, "You can't play it." The person says, "Why?" EM, "Because other people will hear it." Now, it's not super graphic, sexual, and there's no bad language, all very low-key, and not, "I kissed a girl and I liked it." More, "We are sisters in cause or lovers, I can't tell." The person says, "Well, I can turn it down. Sorry, it was too loud." EM says, "No, don't play it at all. There are children here. What if you turned them," she whispers, "like it would be the same as killing them?" The person says, "Okay, I'll change it." EM says, "Thank you." Scene 3, the new DJ. I switched to my Fast and Furious playlist. Best movies ever, don't at me. EM returns, You can't play race or drug rap at the park." I switched to Draft Punk. EM returns, "You can't play electric scary music." I switched to Hamilton playlist. EM returns, the rap/bad and again the cursing. I switched to Disney can't playlist. EM returns, "If I played Disney, I might attract children in my car." I give up. I put on a podcast and stop reading my book. Scene 4, the cop. Now, at this point, I've been in the park for 40 minutes. Again, I was early and bro was late. I've given up on music and I'm listening to the podcast views. All pretty family friendly, some stuff about a little out, but overall okay. I've also had the windows up to block the noise. Cop pulls in, knocks on my window. Person says, "Hello, sir." The cop says, "Hello. We have a call about a woman in white car here trying to disturb and attract children to her car. Fitting your description, can you please explain why you are here?" So I do tell the story of me being early, bro, being late, and I'm pretty sure that's going to say how I was playing some questionable music before changed it when asked. Cop goes to EM. EM, "What do you mean she did nothing wrong? She's trying to get children to join the devil." At this point, I'm like, nah, screw this crap. And text bro saying, "Dude, where are you at?" He says he'll be there soon. I tell him I want to dip out and go to McDonald's to wait for him. He says, "No, I'm just packing up my gear now, and I'll treat you to McDonald's if you wait." Scene 5, the end. So the cop leaves. I roll up my windows and just wait. Bro says he'll be there soon. EM comes back and starts screaming her head off about how I'm a danger to children and that a woman my age should not be in the park for kids. That I'm going to burn in hell, and if I don't, she will make me leave. I see bro coming from the hill. Finally, EM's eyes go wide and runs away. Why? Because bro was doing some basic training and a workshop thing with the military as demonstration to the public. Still, is in full combat gear with several other dressed as the same. Bro gets in the car. Person says, "Took you long enough. Had a crazy lady I had to deal with." Bro says, "No problem, on the same." On that, got pissed, and we didn't let our kid touch the weapons. I rip out of the park and head for McDonald's for a drink, playing my gay music the whole way. And TL DR, waiting for brother in park, playing game music. EM did not like it. Every time I changed the playlist, she had a problem. Cops were called because I was in danger. Cops left because I was not. EM pissed says I'm the devil and threatens me. Bros shows up with all of his buddies in full military combat gear. EM quickly leave. And that is going to be it for this story. I'm probably going to do one more story. Probably not that sick. Then why do I need surgery? Another story about my awful mother and grandmother. From the newbies to the thread, EM is entitled mother, EG is entitled grandmother. This happened quite some time ago, and so I'm paraphrasing. One night I was watching TV. My mother had gone to bed early, and suddenly I felt this incredible pain all at once. I'd never felt anything like it. It felt like someone had thrust a sword through my stomach, then put a belt around my waist and clenched it tight. It hurt so badly that I was soon in tears, both from the pain and because I was scared because I didn't know what was happening. I told my grandmother, and she hurried to wake my mother up so that she could drive us all to the emergency room. Now, most mothers would probably be concerned and worried about their kid, right? Even if that child was now a young adult. But no, not my mother. We all got in the car and she started driving to the hospital, but she griped the whole way. EM, you're probably not that sick. You always do this, the person says. I'm in a ton of pain. I know something is really wrong. I've been a sickly person my entire life, and my mother knew that, but she still insisted on treating me like I was some kind of hypochondriac. Sorry. Well, we get to the hospital, and once I described my symptoms, they took me in right away. Not long after I settled in a bed, I was suddenly hit with a wave of intense nausea. The person says, I'm going to be sick. Nurse grabbed a container and hurriedly gave it to me. Surely enough, I vomited. Then again and again, it became obvious that I wasn't going to be able to stop, and they gave me a shot that soon worked to settle my stomach. It took hours of testing, but it finally discovered that I had stones in my gallbladder, and it had developed complications. They told me it was going to need surgery to get my gallbladder removed, and made an appointment for it the next day. During all this, my stupid mother was getting a dawning expression that she had effed up. Once we were finally told the issue that I actually needed surgery to correct it, I glared at her in disgust. The person said, I'm not that sick, huh? EM says, I didn't think it was that bad. EG says, she feels guilty. Person says, good, she deserves to. No matter what my mother did, my grandmother always stood up for her and defended her and made excuses for her. So I got surgery the next day, but was able to go home later the same day because it wasn't too major. So I was able to go home and rest, though of course I ended up with a few scars from the ordeal. I made sure to rub my mother's nose in it about her horrible attitude for a long time afterwards, so I'm glad I later moved out and cut all contact with these cruel people. This is the end of the video, and I just want to say, if you liked the video, if you liked the stories, make sure to like and subscribe down below, and comment your favorite story in the comments below. And I will make another video probably about next week or whenever I get to it again. This has been your boy, Trickstuff, out. Peace.